Hey guys, David of Breath here, and I just, thought I'd make an update video for you because it's it's been a while since the last time I've posted a video. Again, you know, the gap's starting to look familiar, like the gap between the last two videos. And I swear, honestly, like I said in the description of the last video, I did originally plan on, getting back to uploading a video like every other week. It's just, my plan had been to record at night when everyone else is sleeping, but then we got new neighbors. Neighbors that knock on my door, not door, wall through this paper thin concrete wall that I can hear people talking through if I'm too noisy. And I, don't want to get into any trouble with the neighbors because I'm too noisy. The real problem is that recording is a noisy business, so recording, in the dead of night is no longer an option for me, which is kind of a big deal. Here, I'll pull up a graph and show it to you. Alright, so starting off here we have the graph. As you can see here, I have listed off that there are 168 hours in a week. That's a lot of hours. However, I spend roughly about 70 hours sleeping. And then another 40 hours working. And then about 15 hours playing tabletop games such as Dungeons and Dragons or the Star Wars Saga Edition role-playing game. So then that leaves about 43 hours free per week, right? That should be plenty of time to make an episode. Which, yeah, it takes about 10 hours to make each episode. That's right, each of these short 8 to 10 minute videos take about 10 hours to make, and that's including the editing process. So that should leave me with 33 free hours per week then, right? Which, yeah, in a perfect world, that would be great. I could work with that. I could live with 43 hours a week. 33, I mean, sorry. I could live with 33 hours free per week. That's what, about 5 hours a day, I believe? Yeah, so that would be great. Except there's one thing. I can't even get, even half an hour of free time a week to record. Because recording is very noisy. And I have neighbors who are across from a paper-thin wall. And that's been the most recent change that, actually put me back. I wanted to get back to uploading, every other week or so, but that kind of put me back because otherwise I would just record in the dead of night. It'd be great. Just dead of night, me just yelling it out, no one wakes up and no one hears me. That's great. But I can't do that anymore. So that means that I have to record during the day. However, that's where that 40 hours working comes in, because my work is from, the morning to the night, or from the morning to the evening, or from the day to the night. So the only real time is, before or after work. However, I'm not usually up that early to actually record before work. And when it comes to after work, as I've said, in almost all of the other videos that I've done about these updates, that just is impossible because of how my roommates are home. And they just generate too much background noise and they would come and bother me. So yeah, with that, there really isn't a way for me to find a way to consistently create videos for this channel. Because like I said, it takes 10 hours to make a video. I can't even find not even 15 minutes some days where I would be able to record anything for this. I'm really sorry about that, but that means that I'm just going to have to put this channel on hiatus for a bit. Don't think that I won't be doing nothing, though. I will be doing something, or at least kind of have plans to, hopefully. over with my gaming group that I mentioned earlier, a couple of the members have been really getting gung-ho about this idea that they had of, recording our sessions and uploading them to YouTube, which is kind of a rare thing around here on YouTube, surprisingly. I mean, there's like Critical Role, and I think that there's a couple other ones that I've seen, but otherwise, there really, haven't been too many people that'll sit down and do it. So, one of my friends really wants me to get him, this nice editing software that I have, so that, we can start doing that. And if we do, then I would likely be helping out with that. I would, tell you guys what the channel is, show you where it is, make an intro video so that you know who everyone else is, and, have a good time playing role-playing games and show you guys that. I mean, otherwise, there's this other friend of mine, Dr. Senel here on YouTube, who I did a couple of videos with that I'll actually be uploading, and they'll give you a link to his channel while I'm doing that. And it's just a couple rounds of us playing Call of Duty and, the Binding of Isaac, so that should be fun. Otherwise, though, yes, this channel is about to go into a bit of a slumber for a bit. I'll upload another video once we get the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game channel up and running. Make a video, show you guys where that's at, like I said. But otherwise, after that, the channel's probably going to go into hiatus for a bit. I'll see if I can find any time, for still making these comic videos, Undertale or any other comic otherwise. Which I really hope that I do. I do want to further this channel. I want to maybe someday, build up a career into voice acting. So expect me to be back someday. But for now, this channel's going to sleep for a bit. So, with that, hope y'all have a good one.